This video from the Innovation Leaders Club will explore how your innovation ecosystem can integrate into your other innovation processes. The ecosystem is an additional capacity that will be integrated into your innovation team. Learn how to guide the ecosystem toward your innovation strategy and vision. We have developed a 60-page visual guidebook on how to develop an innovation strategy. It is a fully illustrated step-by-step guide to building the foundation of an innovation system. Click the link in the description below to download it for free. Optimizing the ecosystem to increase innovation capacity can be divided into two parts. Steps 1 and 2 involve mapping and assessing the current innovation ecosystem, while Steps 3 and 4 include optimizing and expanding the ecosystem to improve its capacity to innovate. Having an innovation strategy defined is the first component of an innovation management system, and it is the foundation. It quantifies the objectives for innovation, defines areas of focus, namely strategic arenas, and specifies an implementation plan. The innovation strategy is the first link between the innovation ecosystem and other processes. The innovation strategy helps determine where you want to focus your innovation effort, namely strategic arenas, and what you want to accomplish by defining your vision for each of them. Most organizations should have 4 to 7 strategic arenas to focus on and concentrate efforts. The innovation ecosystem is linked to the strategy with each strategic arena's resources and capability assessment. Here's how it proceeds. First, assess each strategic arena to see if support would be required for a specific matter, such as technology, precise capability, etc. If there is a need, identify with whom the organization should focus its collaboration efforts. The lack of collaborators where there's a need for support should trigger the expansion of the innovation ecosystem by having new partners fill the capability gap. For example, Strategic Arena A, Supplier A, and Research Center XY have been identified as preferred partners to supplement the organization's capabilities. Then the partner's role in the journey to concretize the strategy has been defined to prove insight regarding a specific technology and actively participate in concept development and product prototyping when embedding a particular technology. The best practice to get to this point is to share the innovation strategy and the vision of the strategic arenas. This way, the objective becomes apparent, and you can see what is expected from the partner's contribution by assigning specific tasks to partners. Finally, you should plan periodic coordination meetings and workshops to ease the collaboration. In an optimized innovation ecosystem, you should focus on having fewer spectators and more active contributors on board. Following the innovation strategy in the innovation management system comes the front end of innovation. The purpose of the front end of innovation is to identify business opportunities and select the best ones. Once the opportunities are agreed upon, many ideas are generated depending on the response to each thought. Multiple ideas are then combined and enriched, and from this, concepts are developed and their feasibility evaluated. The point of this exercise is to gather enough data to justify whether or not the concept is viable at project portfolio management. The purpose of this step is to select the best project proposals based on the previously defined innovation strategy. This should be completed while considering your organization's development and launch capacity. The Innovation Project Portfolio Review aims to maintain a good balance between high and low risk projects with a central goal of maximizing the value of the investment in innovation activities. Once projects are selected and resources allocated, innovation projects move to the development phase, and ultimately, this is where innovations are developed, tested, and validated by customers. The last component of the innovation management system is the launch phase. It encompasses the commercial and operational launch. It is also where innovation efforts start to be monetized. These linear components are easy to follow and understand. This is where their strength lies. They're simple to communicate, which makes them ideal for teaching to the rest of your organization. The reality is that an innovation process will need to be repeated in order to achieve your desired results, so making it linear will keep it simple. It is important to highlight that the innovation ecosystem links all of these 5 components. However, the innovation ecosystem will mainly be tackled within the innovation project portfolio management, since this is where the evaluation of the capacity to develop the whole innovation project pipeline and allocation of resources is performed. Then it is possible to evaluate which product or project will be done with members or partners. The extent of the innovation ecosystem that can be leveraged will be determined during this process. Here's an example of the strong link between the innovation strategy and the innovation ecosystem. Let's take this example of a furniture manufacturer who will contribute to the success of each strategic arena. The strategic arenas, which are the arenas of focus for the innovation, have been identified at the top. Then the furniture manufacturer evaluates the capability of internal resources to contribute to developing each specific strategic arena, or decides if the innovation would benefit from developments with external partners. The scale represents the level of core competency from strong to none. The first thing to determine is which strategic arena will be developed internally. In this example, strategic arena's dining room and bedroom will be managed internally, since the furniture manufacturer evaluates that he has strong competencies in this field. They already have product lines targeting these rooms in a house. However, in the strategic arena focusing on e-commerce, which potentially includes building a transactional website and developing agile shipping and manufacturing methods, the furniture manufacturer evaluates this organization as not so strong, so he will rely on external partners 1 and 2 who are specialists in these fields, as they have worked with other organizations many times in the past. Since innovation often comes with looking into unexplored fields for an organization, it is relevant to look at the development of new competencies. Here is an example of a tool that links core competencies and innovation ecosystems. In this tool, 4 current core competencies are identified. Then 3 additional core competencies are determined with the possibility to be developed over time to gain a much improved overall competency. In order to complement additional core competencies, it is relevant to select partners that could already have a strong core competency. Basically, the objective is to look for partners within the innovation ecosystem that can support us and take over any task that is currently not part of the internal competency. For example, for a new manufacturer, it can be related to plant optimization, design, e-commerce, and others. However, some organizations will have the competency to design internally. This tool is a variant from the previous 2. In this case, competencies are evaluated based on the components of an innovation system or innovation cycle. Thus, external stakeholders are identified based on their potential contribution to specific activities. In this example, the innovation strategy is tackled internally. However, when it comes to the front end of innovation, 2 partners are needed. One partner can help handle web surveys to capture the voice of customers, while the other helps in the development of a new technology. The same rationale applies to the development phase, where, for example, an external lab will help test new offerings. Finally, for the launch, as there is a medium level of competency within the organization, especially when it comes to packaging design, the task can be delegated. Another partner, particularly with marketing and communication specialties, could be assigned to craft launch materials primarily related to the promotional aspects such as commercials, ads, and more. A question that club members often ask is, should we have one innovation ecosystem for the organization or one ecosystem per innovation program? The answer depends on the size of the organization. In a small organization, one unique innovation ecosystem might be suitable, but for a mid or large organization, it could be preferable to have an ecosystem per innovation program. If you haven't already done so, you can get your hands on our popular 60-page visual guidebook for free. Click the link in the description below. Don't hesitate to watch the next video to learn even more about innovation management practices.